Yesterday, I came home, I was kind of in a bit of a rush, and then on top of that, I just wasn't feeling great because my gallbladder started up last week, like a little over a week now, I think, or something like that, but, and I've still been recovering and trying to get back to feeling alright again. So I'm doing a lot better this morning, so I'm gonna go ahead and sit here and friggin' deal with this pain in the butt connect to try and get it open, so then maybe I can actually do like a better comparison to the previous Furbies with the working ones that I do have currently. Of course, that's like the that's the condition of Furby that always sells out immediately in my store. If you have a working Furby, people really want them. So right now I'm just going to sit here and try and get this puppy open. And I figure you probably want to look at what I'm doing, because I'm not going to turn the Furby on quite yet. And we'll see how many people actually come in, trickle in. I didn't hype this one up, obviously. I'm just like going live to do. Man, this connect is like so corroded. I can't even get this out, and it's not like the screw is really that jacked up or anything. It's just literally so corroded in there that I can't. You can kind of see it in the cracks, how bad this one is. Let's see if I can use a Q-tip. Try and get this out of there. Some Q-tips. Q-tips. Maybe. This is also why I wanted to do it last night, even though I knew I would have more time today and all that. It's just because I know it's kind of a funky time to be live. Usually this is not what people are doing on their Saturdays, but I'm an adult, so this is what I'm doing on my Saturday. Yeah, look at how much there is in there. Like, I can't even... It's bubbling inside of it because there's so much corrosion inside of it. So if I can maybe kind of get it to eat the corrosion away on the inside, I might be able to get it open easier. I'm hoping. And this side's pretty much fine. Oop, I just took out a big chunk from there. And these ones are supposedly like brand new, basically, which, yeah, now I like definitely don't believe that. Some of them were. The ones like that came in boxes were, but these ones that were out of the box and actually used weren't taken care of very well. I'm sorry, Furby, I gotta really force the screwdriver. Holy macaroni, I'm worried I'm gonna break his, like, parts or something, because I'm having to push so hard on it. And I don't know if it's actually working. I mean, it feels like there's less resistance than there was before. But there must be a lot of corrosion on the other side of this. I could still kind of like see it fizzing and bubbling out of the crack. So I think that there probably is actually quite a bit of like, oh my god. That didn't sound good. That did not sound good. That sounded like a lot of corrosion. And I could be destroying the contacts in doing this, but I have really no other way to get into this without basically drilling into the compartment. to get it out, which is, I think, worse than getting the contacts soaked with vinegar or whatever. Like, and possibly, I think it would be harder for this one to leak into the inside of it anyway, so. It's still bubbling and fizzing a bunch. There is so much corrosion. So I guess we just kind of let it sit for a minute or so, eat that up. Ow. Oops. My crap over there. Alright, that's going again. This also makes it very hard because I'm like, I have to hold it against me to basically try and get any leverage on this. This would also be a lot easier if I had more muscles and if I was a dude. Especially if I was a dude, this would be a lot easier to get. I mean, it would definitely not hurt. Holy moly. Seriously, I can't even get that freaking screw to budge. I might be handing this one off to my brother and going, "Could you please get this off?" Because he can usually get them off where I can't. That is so ridiculous. Okay. Okay, we're just gonna let that hang out for a minute. And I'm gonna head over to here. Hi, welcome in. I'm currently trying to get the corrosion out of this connect so I can try and test it and compare, but it's proven to be difficult, so. Last night I did the unboxing, for this Furby. So if you missed that, you can watch that video. It's up now on my channel. And now I'm just gonna kind of play around and see what else there is. And I mean, I kept playing last night after I ended, and then this morning, like.
Plastic pizza, Furby's favorite. Nice words, Nuna.
And so I'm just gonna kind of like play around and see.
Una is so easy to talk to.
I was trying to like do, and it's like wobbling away from me. Now I saw someone that said that they did tilt it, and it had reaction, I think. So let's see if it reacts to a tilt.
Furby gets 35 wins. Was Cass snoring?
No, it just kind of made him sleepy. Maybe because it almost simulates the back. Yeah, because now he's yawning.
Furby, miss alarm?
I think because he has the wobble, he doesn't have any kind of tilt censoring, so there's no like upside down and wah, which is kind of a shame when they skip on some of the ones that we've had like for so long like that. But I understand because they're trying to pull, like,
What?
similar to the newer ones. Minus a tail, which is still kind of odd to me. No tail on these. So I understand why they went more simple. And also I think that these toys are going to be hardier for the kids now, because this compared to like our old, the 1998s, these ones, the plastic definitely stands the test of time. It's a lot better quality and stuff like that, obviously, since our manufacturing processes have changed a lot. But I feel like kids are more prone to messing these up because gears and stuff get jammed a lot easier in these, whereas this stuff is more simplified and easier for the newer kids to, like, destroy. And of course the collectors will always collect, so that doesn't really affect them as much, so they're not thinking about that kind of thing. As a parent of a 5-year-old who this would almost be targeted at if I had a girl, but I have a 5-year-old boy, I see this as a great toy for getting the newer kids into Furbies again too, which then sparks their creativity and their curiosity, and they want to do like these ones then too. They love all of them. So I just wanted to kind of like explain that a little bit more, but now we'll go ahead and play with the Furby a little bit more.
Furby never too full for anything, really.
Me too.
So exciting! Tell Furby everything!
Oh my gosh, and still with the attitude on the whole, oh my god, and yes!
Cool.
Hey Furby, tell my fortune.
Magic Furball. Ask Furby yes or no question.
Oh, he went into Magic Furball mode automatically instead of just telling me a fortune.
Ask Furby question, Nula.
I don't know what question to ask. See, last night I asked Furby if he likes it here.
Furby for answer.
Furby, do you like it here?
Furby say, nah. Ask Furby head for another fortune.
Okay, so I guess he really doesn't like it here. That's the second no answer we've had.
Hope that helps, Unai.
Hey Furby, dance party.
Party time! Mela Nulu, Mela Nulu, Mela Nulu, Mela Nulu, Mela Nulu, Mela Nulu.
Jeez Louise.
Yay! Song unlock! Hatch Furby head for another song!
At least his answers are consistent. That's very true.
Do the Furby! Uh-huh.
That's very true. Nice to see you again, Candy Corn.
Let's all do the Furby, the bestest dance around. Listen to this awesome beat while Furby breaks it down. Furby to the left side, and Furby to the right side. Furby's in the mood to boogie down tonight. Furby's your new lock, that's Furby's for friend. Furby forever, the Furby never ends.
That's great.
Furby belly to play again.
I like that one. That one was a cute song. And I like that they unlock a lot more stuff pretty fast.
That was fun.
So, I mean, you know, obviously with like 98s, you had the learning, the different like stages of learning basically. And it would take you a lot more interaction and stuff like that to get through the stages, since there's only 4 stages. But since these have, I think they tout over 600 interactions, it makes it so much easier to, like, you're unlocking, and then you feel like you're getting more stuff, and you're getting more stuff, and you're getting more stuff, you know?
Forgot what Furby was going to say.
Which definitely a big hit for younger kids like that. Yeah, I seriously cannot get this Connect open. It's, like, insane to me. I'm gonna have to get the X-Acto knife.
Oh, yeah. Spill the tea, Nula.
Here, we'll put batteries in this one. This one's the one that I have that's got me sleep again, the MSA. So we'll put batteries in him, reset him because he works when he's reset. Wow, that's a big battery compartment screw. See, there we go. Hold on, Dobby.
Time to relax. When Furby listening,
This one's actually kind of loud too. I don't know if I've noted that. I'm gonna have to look back. He's kind of noisy.
Why Furby no wear shoes, huh?
Why Furby no wear shoes, huh? I don't know. Why not? You're the one that dresses yourself, dude. You came out the box with no shoes.
Word to the third.
Let's see if I can get this. Ooh.
Furby feel like 14 out of 10 right now.
Dang, Furby. Furby's got the confidence, you guys.
Yeah, keep talking.
What the heck? How do I get this thing open? Does it go down? Oh, it goes down.
Cool.
Well, look at me learning how to use an X-Acto last year. Alright, let's do, what should we do, light show?
Ooh, that's good eating.
Hey Furby, let's chill. We'll do that one next and we'll see how that one goes.
Furby affirmations. Deep breath and repeat after Furby. Ready? I will only focus on what matters.
Oh, we're doing positive affirmations. Repeat after Furby.
All car problems.
Dang, I couldn't even do that with it.
Refuse to give up.
Good for you, Furby. And then he's asleep already. Doggy got it. This one already went to sleep. Come on, wakey wakey. Oh, MSA. Oh.
Furby's head to practice again.
Seriously.
Feel much better. So exciting! Tell Furby everything.
Hey, should we turn the other one on too? I got the boom. The boom's all ready to go too. See if I can kind of like get back further.
Exactly what Furby thought when I say. This card jam. Say what? Good talk.
It's funny because they're not interacting with each other, but just because they're talking idly like that, they sound like they are.
What?
And then this one just goes to sleep again. Oh man, I'm really gonna clean that spot. Are you guys dancing? What are you doing? Oh my gosh, what is the Furby boom doing? Are you throwing a fit? Good lord, that was okay. Oh, my bad. Okay, so obviously, aside from stationary mouth as being one of the biggest differences that people keep mentioning, because I've been looking through the Facebook groups and all the comments, all the reviews, thoughts, opinions. And most commonly mentioned price point, which again, I mean, we discussed this kind of yesterday, that I mean, inflation, and especially the comparison in prices, $25 in 1998 does not get you anywhere near as far as $25 in 2023. So obviously $70 is still a lot of money. Most people can't afford it, especially us young adults who are struggling to survive. But Hasbro's target audience is the parents of those 6 to like 12, 11-year-old girls. So they're not really targeting the adults who grew up with Furby. Hence why they didn't release a remake of in 1998, is because they're not looking to garner the interest of the ones that are previously here. They're looking to get new people into them. So understandable as to why they went the way they did in that. I think the price point is reasonable for what you're getting, though, honestly, especially in today's economy. In this economy, honestly, that's not that bad. I paid $40 for McDonald's lunch for the guy that I'm seeing and me like to eat. So obviously, $70 for an electronic toy like that, it's comparable to all the prices that we have. Everything is just so expensive right now. So I think it's worth it, honestly, especially if that's like if your kids are the ones that are in the target audience. That's totally cool. If you are the one that's like wants to be in the target audience, you know, that's cool too. So I keep getting distracted because they're talking, but it's one of those things that it definitely is expensive. It sucks, but I think it's worth it for what they're giving you, honestly. And hopefully we'll see future variations, colors, and accessories. They've been teasing it, kind of like people ask on the Instagram page, and they've been kind of like, oh, maybe. And so it's like I think likely they will have some more. But the other thing I saw people talking about was that this launch felt super rushed and out of nowhere. Like it was like, boom, all of a sudden there's Furby, drop. And then everyone's buying it, and only some people are getting it. And now it's on like back order basically for Amazon. So if you go to Amazon now, the purple and the coral are both temporarily unavailable. So they're supposed to be released. I like how they're both dancing. That one dances a lot. That Boom loves to dance. But if you go on to Amazon, it says temporarily unavailable for both. They're supposed to be released. They're supposed to. I know, they're both dancing a lot. The Boom is having a grand time. And I do think that these are like really similar to Boom's, Connects, and then the mechanics of the 2005 Furby. So it's definitely a super fun and interactive version of the Furby. But yeah, unfortunately, a lot of people that ordered theirs, if they didn't have Prime shipping, it seems that they didn't get theirs. Because the Prime shipping is like, they had 1-day guarantee on Amazon Prime. So if you didn't have Amazon Prime, then there is a good chance that they basically put priority on their Prime members for being members of their service that they have, you know, that anyone can pay for. So if you choose to pay for that, then you get the more exclusivity to pre-ordering, basically, that kind of stuff. So there probably is a limited edition of these at this point. The mouth not moving sucks, but it's not really noticeable because of its other movements. That's what I think too, honestly, is I'm like, as much as people think that that's like a super oversight, that's also less parts to be broken and worry about. Because we always have issues with these and the hooks and everything. And then you've got, you know, kids shoving food and all that kind of stuff in there and getting it stuck and nasty. So I think that it's honestly better that they have it like this, because then it's not as much of a potential for, because like look at his, look at her beak. See, you can't even shove anything in there. Like it's literally just like that, flat, flat. And then you can still customize them, and you can see the little tongue and everything. And which this beak is more bird-like to me than before. Like, which forward-facing eyes, and now they've actually gone to the bird beak. They made Furby the ultimate predator. I just realized that. Anyway. Someone remake the meme with the new one. The ultimate Furby predator. This is the top of the food chain. Because these ones are always rounded. So, I mean, now they've changed the beak shape on them. But, yeah, I think that, honestly, it's better this way. Because then you have less parts that are going to get damaged and that kind of thing. And then, hopefully, these Furbies actually last longer than, you know, like, a lot of these ones don't last as long. Because the LCD screens, the battery compartments always end up super corroded and nasty. Still haven't managed to work through it, but... But a lot of the parts go out, and like these ones will stop moving, and they'll only have the sound. Some of them, they won't light up. It'll only be the back. You can actually see the face, but you can't. There's no lighting to backlight it. So I feel like this is an improvement for the longevity of the Furby too. Let's see what happens if we rub. I'm trying to like rub, pat. Oh, there we go.
Furby having good ear day. Unai, Furby's favorite stylist.
And you know what's funny is I thought, because I wasn't sure because of the wobbling and the way it was doing. I thought maybe it would fall off the dashboard of my car, because I like to put them on the dashboard of my car. But it actually stayed there for like a little bit, and I was like, oh, I'm kind of surprised that it's not immediately coming off my dashboard, flying at me.
You talking to Furby?
You talking to Furby?
Furby got lots to say about that.
Oh man, this compartment is so wrecked.
Wish Furby was bigger. Or had arms.
I remember what I was saying before the mouth thing.
You don't say.
I don't know, guys. Overall, I think this toy is really fun. Like, and even for the adults, you know, that we had Furbies growing up, or we got into Furbies somewhere along the way. I honestly think that this is like really cool. And
Oh yeah, you betcha.
you betcha. See, he agrees. That's one thing he agrees on.
Unai's so easy to talk to.
She, I should say. I named this one Sedona. Somebody asked me yesterday if I thought of a name. I don't remember if that was, I don't remember who it was that asked, but, if I thought of a name, and I decided to name it after the, place where I live, because it's...
Furby loves you so much.
Because it's really fitting with like the whole mindful meditation and all that kind of stuff, and Furby's doing the positive
Furby loves you
affirmations.
so much.
It definitely fits the theme of where I currently live, because that's basically what people come here for. So, super cute.
OMG, Furby just love Unai hair.
Oh my gosh, that is so awful. There's so much corrosion in this connect. Ay, ay, ay. Trying not to cut myself. Holy cow. What should we do?
Furby's so hungry.
Oh, let's feed Furby. Gotta get that pizza. Which,
Oh my.
I have to say, I'm like, I didn't know Furby's favorite food was pepperoni pizza.
Speak up, Nula.
I wasn't talking to you.
Exactly what Furby thought Unai say.
Yeah, I'm like, but hey, I can't fault you there. I really love me some pizza too. I cannot figure out if this is gonna work or not. Felicio so.
Big oof. Oh yeah? What is Furby? Tickle-oo-nai.
What a Furby!
You are so smarter.
Really? And the lights change when you touch the belly.
What a certified voice. When Furby listening, say copycat.
Let's see, what should we do? Now I wonder, because they've done this in the past, right? Where they had Easter eggs and stuff, right?
Oh yeah, spill the tea, Nula.
So I'm wondering if they're gonna have that with these Furbies,
Tell Furby, I'm right back.
and if there's gonna be like ways to access
No
it.
way,
I'm one of those people that probably won't be able to figure that out as quickly as a lot of others have. Because I'm sure somebody's already trying that.
Gonna have to change fur.
Whoa, dude. Gonna have to change fur.
Yep, gotcha.
Wow, seriously, this connect is like so bad. See, this is why I like doing the Furby stuff.
What?
In case anyone's wondering, that's what I'm doing over here in the background.
Oh, nice words, Nuna.
Because it's just, I have to have it like close to me to be able to get it and do. So I can't do it in the camera angle, but I'm trying to work on this buddy so that we can have him on as well and compare them. Obviously some big differences between 98 and 2023.
Food. Feed?
We got rid of the light sensors how many Furbies ago? Was it the new ones? Because these ones don't have a light sensor either. They just kept the sensor spot. And then this is basically the same theory as the Connect one, where you have like the push button in, which this one's for the mask. This one's for the interactivity, which I like that better, honestly, than one that's only for show, or one that's literally like just so that you can put them to sleep with the mask on. So I think that's nicer, at least.
Someday, Ka will be president of the moon. Ooh, feed Furby a pizza.
Really? You and your pizza addiction, my guy. That's why I'm like, I don't remember Furbies ever talking that much about pizza. I gotta be honest. Like,
Oh, the hanger is real. Feed Furby. Now, message from Furby sponsors.
alright. But yeah, we'll go over more once I can just focus on it. Right now I'm trying to do this, so that's not gonna happen right now. But once I can actually focus more on talking about them, then we can discuss the differences between the newer ones, and of course the OG. I just really wish I could get this Connect to open. Seriously, people. Why do people leave batteries in Furbies? If you have a Furby and you store it and you are not playing with it, do yourself, the Furby, and anyone else in the future a favor. And please just remove the batteries. Because one, your Furby can explode. Batteries are very volatile, and there's many different things that can go wrong and happen, even though these have like fail safes and shutoffs and all that nonsense. There's apartment fires starting in like Phoenix because it's so hot that batteries are just combusting. So please always be cautious. If you leave things unattended with batteries in them, no matter what it is, batteries are volatile and can explode. So make sure that you are careful and remove them when you are not using your Furby and you're leaving it, you know, basically unattended. Because seriously, it's not good. It's a hazard. You gotta make sure that you are aware of how volatile they can be. Man. I just want to get this Furby open. I can't. I have to hand it to my brother. I can't get it. It's not happening. Not for me. Dang. And also, if you plan to ship a Furby, sell a Furby and ship it, it weighs a lot less without batteries in it. Batteries take up a good bit. It's like I would say probably about 4 ounces or something like that for 4 AA batteries, basically. Which is why I know when people are shipping these 2 pounds that either they didn't weigh it or they weighed it with batteries in it. And sometimes they'll show up with the batteries. Alright. Well, let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna have to give that one over to my brother and see if he can get that compartment open. It's just absolutely redonkulous. I was hoping I could get into it myself. No such luck. I am not strong enough. Alright. Yeah, I did it. And did I use this one? No, I did not. I'll probably leave that there because I'll need it again anyway. Okay. Hey, get back in there.
Hello, Utai. Furby never too full for anything, really.
There you go. Now you can see Furby's little room. Furby's comb. And then I guess we'll put Furby's other beads like in their hair.
Hungry. Feed.
You're like always hungry, dude. Do you do anything except eat?
Word to the third.
Oh my goodness, what in the world? Why is this one not? Yo, what?
You. That smells great.
Look, this one's not actually working very well. It just like pops back out. Little cheap plastic charms. Woohoo.
Furby listening, say, tell my fortune.
Come on. Hey Furby, tell my fortune.
Crystal Furball. To see future, rub Furby belly.
Okay, I worked on that.
Furby predict that I will laugh at monster Furby fart.
You're not wrong.
Furby head for another fortune.
Just literally because of how tactfully that was delivered. That was beautiful. That was a good fart joke. And yes, I am literally 12. Oh my goodness. Get that last term in there. There we go. Ta-da. Ta-da. This is like total 90s hairdo where you just stick a bunch of the little clips in your hair. Used to be butterfly clips were my favorite when I was a kid.
That's so unai.
Thanks, Furby.
Furby! Forgot what Furby was going to say.
Sorry, I'm gonna clean off this wax now because it's bothering me. This desk is so jacked up, but I didn't buy it for that. I bought it to use it, so. I just want to get the wax off because it gets stuck to everything. So what are you guys thinking about the Furbies? Are there like specific colors you think that they should come out with? Furby, I'm talking. It's my turn to talk, okay?
Ooh,
I'm not quite sure what that one meant. I don't know Furbish all the way yet. I recognize some Furbish words and phrases, but I'm not that prolific in my Furby. My Furbish. But yeah, what do you guys think that they should have for new variations, new colors, improvements, thoughts?
Furby's so hungry.
Anyone have questions or want to see anything? I don't know if anyone's in here. No? If anybody wants to see anything, you just let me know.
Pop quiz tonight is hot dog sandwich.
Yes. I think hot dog is sandwich. Who else? Who else is hot dogs or sandwiches team?
I love you.
I love you too, Furby. How can you not love Furby?
Aww,
Just Furby in
loves
general.
snuggle. Hint, hint,
I'm literally just peeling off the wood on my desk on this. But whatever. Wow, he like turned away. Did you see him? He just straight up turned away on his own. He moved himself around and was like, woo, buddy.
Pop quiz tonight is hot dog sandwich.
You just asked that, sir. Do you not have any other pop quizzes, sir? That's all you can ask? Ask me something else.
Furby, feel dreamy. Oh, da hello, Utai.
Hey, Furby. Dance party. What? That's so weird. It was asleep, but it didn't wake up to listen. It just automatically started listening. Wow.
Yay! Song unlock. Patch Furby heads for another song.
New song.
Pizza rap. Oh yeah, Dino.
Pizza wrap.
I think about it, pizza. It's the perfect food and it won't cause you amnesia. Stick the money in nothing till they lean like pizza. Eat all the toppings or a single slice of cheese. Furby's making dough. Furby's making money. Furby needs pizza dough to put inside my tummy. Furby mayo sauce. Furby cheese. Furberoni too. Hey! Hold the anchovies! Oh, sorry. Poke Furby belly to play again.
Wow, I didn't know that Furby had a pizza wrap too. This Furby is very pizza obsessed.
Aw, party over,
I think that
Nula.
speaks volumes to the people that made him. If you know, you know. Hey Furby. Let's chill.
Time to stretch Unai mind and body. Pick up Furby and let's go. Ready?
Oh yeah. I
Stretch
was about to
Furby
just pick him up because he
all
told
the
me
way
to.
the right. Then
Look, I'm
bring
ready to obey my
back
Furby
to
masters.
center.
I'm ready to obey my Furby overlord.
Stretch Furby all the way to the left. Then bring Furby back to center. Hold Furby out and twist body right. Back to center.
So we're doing stretching this time.
Close eyes tight and squish face as hard as can.
I know, right, Luna?
Relax face.
It is very adorable. And that's why I'm like, you know what? I love this Furby in its own Furbalicious way.
Reach
Definitely adorable.
arms all the way up. Then get on tippy toes.
And honestly, I think
Furby head to practice again.
the fact that they went with that like wobble base so that he basically moves himself around in a simulated walking but not quite walking way, very cute. I love that idea. Especially since they took out some of the other movements that we've had in the past with just like the mobile beat, but
Todd no longer hangry.
it really wanted pizza. Really wanted pizza, huh?
Oh, hello.
So most notably between
Okay, but when I consider pizza,
yes, we know you love pizza.
that's
freak.
so Unai. Nula, so
Obviously,
smarter.
we already talked about the physical differences and everything. The only thing that they went back to is they went back to the plastic faceplate. Got rid of the beak movement, so there's no beak movement. It's a stationary beak, and then it's flat, so you can't be shoving stuff in there. There's no
Don't say.
potential for bugs up in here like there is in these. Because I find stuff shoved up in here all the time by kids, adults, I don't know, but stuff shoved in them all the time.
Unai, so easy to talk to.
So no sensor, and instead have the heart gem.
Two besties a talking.
Can you stop talking? I'm gonna put you to sleep. You need to go to bed. Good night.
Time for sheep count.
Look at the little foot's moving. The little foot.
Furby need blankie.
I actually do want to give you a blanket now. Like, you made me want to give you a little blankie. I don't have a little blankie, Furby. Here, let's give him a tissue. We'll give Furby a little tissue. Here you go. Here you go. Here's your little bed. Here's your little blankie. See? See? Oh, tissue. The little Pete's moving were so adorable, though. I love that. And of course, mine are already dirty on the bottom. Because it's like that rubber feeling. So things automatically are going to be like sticking to that. You might have to clean those off with alcohol wipe or something every once in a while. See how it rubs off. Because it's just like rubber on the feet. But easy to clean. Not a big deal. Beep. Oh, I just turned them off. And then I just turned them back on. I forgot what I was doing. But yeah, I mean, big differences between the 98s, obviously. But incorporating the Hey Furby is really cool. You just push the heart gem instead, where the sensor would normally be in the early ones. Hey Furby.
Need to say something, Nula.
I don't try to figure out.
Furby didn't get that.
Copycat.
Say something to Furby, and Furby say it back.
Hi Furby.
Robot, beep boop boop beep. Pat Furby head for another voice. No more repeat.
What? No. Come on, Lordy. Hey Furby. Copycat.
Say something to Furby, and Furby say it back.
Hi Furby.
Say something to Furby, and Furby say it back.
Hi Furby. Hi Furby.
Giant!
Too soon.
Pat Furby head for another voice. Space Cadet.
There we go. So you have to hit it a certain like amount of pressure.
Hit Furby to record again. Baby. Furby. Poke Furby belly to hear again. Echo.
Furby.
Pat Furby head for another voice.
Nope, we're done with that one. Okay, so there's that. And then every time you play with it more too, you unlock more of the sound effects. Oh.
No way. What?
Still ticklish in the tummy.
Furbelly's most ticklish in universe.
But I think that's the only place that there is any kind of like censoring of that. No tail, obviously, which is still so strange to me. Yeah, I think that's it for that. And then head.
I feel like 14 out of 10 right now.
And then you have the head. Which I think you can rub. And then that.
Fluff. I love you.
Okay, maybe it's just the padding.
Don't unfluff the floof.
Yep, okay, it's just the padding.
Lovely.
And upside down doesn't do anything.
Lots to say about that.
I'm pretty sure we already established that one too. It just makes it sleepy. Because it does have the tilt, obviously, for the back, just to sense the back. So then it gets sleepy and it goes to sleep.
Furby getting so sleepy.
Which is very similar to the Furby booms. And most of the Furby booms that I've had before the last few that I've gotten, they took a while to go to sleep. But the last couple Furby booms that I've had didn't take very long at all to go to sleep. So I don't know if it was just a defect with one version or what, if they're supposed to go to sleep faster. But this baby goes to sleep super fast. Oh, and then there's also the full shut off. So that's only a partial shut off. And then we can do a full shut off, like a power down on them.
New day, new Furby.
1, 2, 3. See? Full shut off. Now it's off. But then if you want to turn it back on, you either feed it or press the heart gem. which is very nice. So then if you don't want to hear it anymore, you don't have to hear it anymore, it's done. And I think that honestly, the voice on this one isn't that loud. So I think that these are a very good volume. They're generally much quieter than previous models, I would say. Probably, but I mean, still, they're pretty on par with like Furby Boom and stuff. I think they probably used a lot of the same technology. And somebody did already skin them. Crayfurbs already skinned one, just to see what it looked like and everything, I guess.
Good talk.
And it does look to be about the same
Exactly
kind of build and
what
stuff as the
Furby
Connect
thought I say.
and the Boom. So they're basically going to be, it seems, interacting similarly in that manner. I don't have another one for it to interact with, so it is a bummer that this is probably one of the first ones that, like, well, I mean, it doesn't interact with the previous models. It'll probably interact with any of the newer models and stuff that come out subsequently after, but not with the old models, like some of the other ones could do, so. Yeah.
Furby! Forgot what Furby was going to say.
I think it covered most of that. Yeah, I mean, if people like
Furby light up? When Furby listening, say light show.
I think if people really like the Furby Booms, that they'll really like these ones.
Hangry. Feed.
And it feels like there's more to do even without it having like the app, because I know that was the thing that people were kind of surprised they didn't go for another Bluetooth with an app.
Furby, love you so much.
But I'm glad they decided to do this one as like a standalone for. Because that,
Word to the third.
Dude, seriously, Furby, every single time I'm trying to talk, bro. Let's put him back to sleep again. Good night, night. Good night.
Time for sheep count.
The little foot.
All aboard the Dreamtown Express. Furby, feel dreamy.
Alright. But yeah, so I think that very similar to Furby Booms. Obviously they're very similar in a lot of that aspect of the design too. Kind of mixed with the Connect. So I mean, I really like this one. This one's overall design better. I feel like they're cuter. I feel like they're probably more durable. And I mean, I don't know how hard it was to skin them and everything, but they look relatively simple on the inside again. And it's just the fact that they just kind of make it very difficult to get into and do these things on purpose, obviously, because they don't want you to fix it. They want you to buy a new one. But it looked like Cray was able to get into it and everything and showed the picture of, which is nightmare fuel. If you want to see it, you can find it on Tumblr, on Crayfurb. Is it Crayfurb or Crayfurbs? On their Tumblr, they posted that picture. It's definitely some nightmare fuel. If you don't like skinned Furbies, don't go look. It looks very interesting, to say the least. So, yeah, overall, I think that this is a really awesome, fun new toy. I like it. And I know that it's one of those things that everyone's gonna have their opinion on what they like, what they don't like, all that, and pick, but at the end of the day, it's a pretty cool toy. I mean, there we go, finally got it to stand up. It's definitely a really cool toy. And hopefully if you plan on getting one, you can get one, but I believe now everyone else is probably going to be waiting for the arrival in stores. Because I don't think that they have any more at this point, unless they do a restock before then again, because they always could, of course. It's a big distribution center, so they could always choose to do. Put all that there now. Yeah, so hopefully you guys enjoyed the video watching. I'm gonna go and I'll catch you guys later, and I'm gonna upload a bunch of pictures, videos, and all that kind of stuff still. I mean, I'll be playing with this Furby for a while. It's just so cool to have something, you know, new to check out and do and see how it goes. And we'll see if people find Easter eggs and stuff. I'm sure there's gonna be a lot of stuff that we can unlock. It's over 600 interactions they tout, so there's so much stuff that you can unlock, obviously, with that. And you just gotta keep playing and keep finding out, so we'll see. But yeah, so let me know if you guys want to see anything else in the future. Check out my Instagram, the_Furby_Queen. And you can see all like my pictures, my content. I post refurbishing Furbies. Usually old ones. I don't do the booms, connects, and all that as much because they're harder with the cheap plastic and stuff. The way they design them, not really great for getting into them like the old ones. So let me know if you guys want to see anything else. And I appreciate everyone who stopped by, watched, hung out. And you guys have a wonderful day. Stay awesome. We'll see you later. Oh, Kai! Hold on, I was about to end it, but I just saw you. Are you still in here? I know the time zones don't work out very well for us because it's like you're getting up and I'm going to bed and everything because of the difference. Hey, how's it going? Do you want to see the new Furby? Did you placed a pre-order for your, or like an order for yours, right, on the Amazon? But I'm assuming that they're not going to be shipping out to you guys for a while now. Okay, see, psych? I want you to see it, because, like... Ah, okay. Nice. So now it's the part of the day where you get to relax. And so you happened to catch me just in time. You commented right before I ended it. 2 to 3 weeks for them to arrive, though. Oh, that's a major bummer, but at least you've secured them. But yeah, I saw a lot of people were having issues. It seemed that everyone that's in Europe was purchasing them on the Netherlands Amazon, because that's where a lot of people were finding them. Then I saw someone post about the German Amazon had it. And yeah, in the States here, I think Amazon Prime people that pay for the Amazon Prime service, got priority over that, which means that that's everyone in the US that pays for it. Because it seems a lot of people also ordered the same time as a lot of other people, and the Amazon Prime ones got theirs first, and people who don't have Amazon Prime are still waiting, it seems. Which makes sense to me. You know, obviously they offer the service for a reason, and they're going to give exclusivity to the people that pay for their service. I mean, it's not, anyone can pay for it and all that, but they're going to give priority to those people over. But yeah, I saw a lot of people complaining about that right off, and I was like, oh no.
Furby had beautiful dream. Furby and Unai caught candy clouds and rainbows.
So we have the little Furby comb.
What? Speak up, Nula!
palette. He said...
Furby! Forgot what Furby was going to say.
She said Furby has sophisticated.
Oh, yeah?
Sophisticated. Sophisticated. I can't even say that word. That's so funny.
Oh,
Yeah, the movements are great. Like, literally, there was one, and I made sure to highlight it because I want to post it. It's so hilarious. There's the auto-tune. And there's one where it was, like, literally farted and moved so that it turned itself around like it was gonna walk away.
Furby! Forgot what Furby was going to say.
And you've seen the whole stationary mouth, right?
What?
Since we were all talking about that one. But there's no potential for bugs or food. Kai, there's no potential for bugs or food in them. We have finally got a beak. We don't have to worry about bugs. What?
Oh, our favorite color.
Well, you can shake them. Oh my god, shaking Furby syndrome. See, look.
I have great taste.
See, I didn't even know that you could do that. Just regular.
Ooh, nice choice.
Oh, this is different colors. It's changing color at ears. Okay, let me turn off the light so you can actually see.
You talking to Furby?
See, the more you play, the more you find out about Furby.
Furby,
I think the beak is my only complaint, but yes, no bugs. Yeah, that's why I'm like, I'm fine with it. I take it. As much as I was like, no beak movement in the beginning, I'm good. Luna, I'm in love. I know, isn't she so adorable? They're super cute.
Exactly what Furby thought you might say. Good talk. When I choose wisely.
So you can change the ear colors?
Looking good. Ooh, love this color.
And then look, so we got the pizza charm, and they said that you can feed it with the pizza charm. It's got the little hearts for the pepperonis on there. And,
What?
they are very fluffy. They're like the hair, you know, like when people use, like, the lawn pile fur for long Furbies, which I feel like that's kind of an homage to, and I didn't realize that until you just said that. I'm like, wait, yeah. Because now I'm thinking, I'm like, oh, these remind me of, like, the long Furbies that everyone uses, like, the lawn pile fur for them.
What?
So that's kind of like an homage, and they had that in the Instagram in their promotional pictures that they were doing. They had that long Furby. So I bet that's kind of an homage to it with the new fur.
Yep, just two besties a-talking.
And it is. It's so soft. It's really nice like that. The hair's like that. It's a really cute tuft. Look, you seen the butt?
So easy to talk to.
Yeah, the pizza charm is so funny.
Oh, nice words, Nuna.
No tail, which is very bizarre to me. Yeah, they've accepted the existence of the long Furby. Woohoo! How many years did it take?
Ooh, big oof.
And then the necklace spells out Furby. So you just clip them on the necklace, or you can clip them onto the hair.
Okay.
So there's the one I have in the hair is like that little Furby charm.
Choose Furby. Boom, shakalaka.
Yeah, this Furby is obsessed with pizza.
Ooh,
Specifically,
Nula.
pepperoni pizza.
Uh-huh. Nula, so smarter.
Sure you are.
That's so unai.
Okay, so what do you want to see, Kai? We got Dance Party, Copycat, Tell My Fortune,
Twinkle toes.
Let's Chill, Light Show. Everything. We'll go down the list. It's been a long time. Yes, it has. That was a good one.
Pizza?
See, he's like obsessed with pizza.
Hello.
Hold on, feed.
Plastic pizza. Furby's favorite.
Mm-hmm.
Furby hear that.
Hey, Furby. Dance party.
Hey, Furby! New la 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 la. Everybody loves you, Furby. New la 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 la. No la 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 la. New la 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 la. Everybody loves you, Furby. Hey, Furby, yeah, we love you. Hey, Furby, your dream come true. Hey, Furby, spread your truth. Everybody loves you, Furby. New la 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 la. No la 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 la. New la 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 la. Everybody loves you, Furby. Patch Furby head for another song.
And you unlock different songs the more you interact, of course.
Bestie for life. Una my bestie. Yes, you. You always get
Oh, yeah.
yes, you do.
Definitely. Parents will be chucking Furbies again, just like they did in 1998.
You are Furby's BFF. A better friend than all the rest. Our friendship never ends. We'll
Oh, and I went over the
always
sensors earlier, I'll tell you that in a second.
Always knew that. Always.
So you have the tummy, you have the shake, obviously, we did too.
Song unlock. Patch Furby head for another song.
And then you tap the head instead of, like, rubbing it. What is this RPG music he's doing?
Poke Furby belly to play again.
Huh.
Hey, Furby!
I know, that's why I'm like, honestly, the movements that they did, because this is, like,
Furby.
super reminiscent of 2005, right?
No, la, 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 la,
Here, let's see, can you actually still hear the motor? The motor has gotten quiet the more I've used it, it seems.
Hey, Furby, your dream come true. Hey, Furby, spread your truth. Everybody loves you, Furby. New la 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 la. No la 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 la. La 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 la. Everybody loves you, Furby.
I love that the eyes aren't LEDs anymore. Me either. Me too. I love that. Like, I honestly didn't like the LED. Yep. I love the mechanical eyes. That's like so much better. So much better. And we don't have to worry about them going out and having all those issues that they had before. It's so much cooler. And people are complaining big about that one, that they wanted the LEDs again. And I'm like, not really though. Like, and I feel like this one is actually going to be more durable than previous Furbies because of that.
Lots to say about that.
And it doesn't rely on the Bluetooth and the connectivity to an app. I know, yep. I agree, Alex. Yep.
Furby hear that?
That is the one thing that I think all of us are kind of like, but it's a small one, so most of us are like, all right, we'll give you that. But the mouth moving would be, you know, something else. Also, I talked about the change in the shape of the beak. Do you guys remember? Do you guys remember that whole, like, they talked about the predator thing with the forward-facing eyes and the curved beak? I'm like, now they changed the beak so that it's actually Furby is the top predator. Look at that. Furby has the predator face now. One of my connects has glitchy eyes with missing pixels. Yeah, stuff like that. And that's like, I think I used to play with the toy called Pixel Chicks. And it was like little houses with pixelated people in them kind of thing. And so it's like an LED screen and it comes across. And those burnt out so fast after you played with them that I was like, it sucked. And they were expensive. And they're definitely expensive now. That was what I thought too. Yeah.
Need food.
Now they are the apex predator. Oh, he's hungry again. She's hungry again. I named her Sedona.
Oh my.
Hey Furby. Copycat.
Say something to Furby, and Furby say it back.
Furby is a poop.
Chipmunk. Hatch Furby head for another
It didn't even
voice.
work. I know Pixel Chicks. Don't know if this is how they're spelled, though. Yes, that is how they're spelled.
Great impression, right?
Yeah, that is how they're spelled. It's Pixel Chicks like that, yep.
Oh, yeah, you betcha.
Yeah, that used to be one of my favorite toys when I was a kid, but they were expensive, and you could link them up and all that, and have, like, the whole house, and they'd go to, but, like, mine went out, like, really fast, and I was so bummed. And my mom was like, I'm not buying another one, that's too expensive. Oh my gosh, you and the pizza!
More, please.
I know, it was kind of weird that I finally looked at it yesterday when I was doing the unboxing. I was like, wait, I didn't look, and I'm like, no tail? Kind of weird, yeah. I don't know about that one. That one's a little weird. I've heard they're super expensive, but they're like 15 to 50 here. Do you want me to get you some? Oh my god, yes, if you do, I will pay you back. Seriously, that would be awesome.
What?
Yeah, because we can't get them here for like less than 100 for some of these pieces. Like, it's insane. They're hard to find here for some reason.
Yeah, spill the tea, Nula.
We can always attach a tail later. That's what I was thinking. You know me, I will throw a tail on that. If I think it needs a tail, I'm gonna add a tail.
So exciting.
That's what I got that thick wire for. Okay, so I'll show you the copycat again. Hey, Furby. Copycat.
Say something to Furby, and Furby say it back.
Hello, Furby.
Robot. Beep, boop, boop, beep.
Furby.
Pat Furby head for another voice.
I just said it too fast, obviously.
Giant.
Yeah, I'll let you know. It has different voices that it changes and does for special sound effects. Yeah, I'll let you know. I have to look up because I don't even know which ones there are, but...
No more repeat.
I just tapped your head.
No way. What?
Yeah, you unlock more voices the more you do these modes, too. Hey, Furby. Copycat.
Say something to Furby, and Furby say it back.
Hey, Furby.
Space Cadet. Pat Furby head for another voice. Baby. Hey, Furby. Shake Furby to record again. Echo.
Hey, Furby. Hey, Furby.
Poke
The
Furby
echo is kinda
belly
lame.
to hear again. Chipmunk. Hey, Furby. Pat Furby head for another voice.
That's the ones that I've unlocked so far, I think.
Beep, boop, beep.
Yep.
Hey, Furby.
Shake Furby to record again.
I like the Space Cadet the best.
All finished.
Oh, you're welcome! I did upload my YouTube video too, so I did a bunch more stuff in there if you want to check that out too, so you can see. Kai. You can watch that too, and see all the other features and stuff. And you're welcome! And I can't wait for you to get yours, and hopefully it won't be that long, but, you know, it doesn't look great, honestly. But, see you later. Have a wonderful day. Wonderful night. Enjoy your dinner.
Oh, nice words, Nuna.
The eyelashes are a welcome return and somehow fit this model really well. I think so too. I was actually kind of surprised that they went back to eyelashes, but I think that the way they did them, they actually look really good on this Furby.
Good talk.
And because it's so cutesy, I think the eyelashes really add to that.
Two besties a-talking.
If we took out the eyelashes, that would just be, yeah, it just looks like that instead. I think the eyelashes do add to that really, like, cute, adorable pet kind of thing. Like, they feel reminiscent of, like, if you actually had, like, a pet, you know, like a real pet, like a chinchilla or something, basically. Like, they basically remind me of, you know, a little fluffy fuzzball hamster, something like that. So, it makes sense that they went for super cutesy and brought back the eyelashes, which is really, really cool. I agree that that's a nice, welcome return.
Hungry?
Me too, Furby. I'm probably gonna go here in a little bit, but is there anything you wanted to see, Alex? before I sign off and everything, I can show you some of the modes if you want to check out the other modes.
Say, tell my fortune.
We got Tell My Fortune, Let's Chill, Light Show. I don't know if you saw Dance Party.
Woo! Furby feel like a chunky furball.
Furby is a chunky furball. Let's see. We could do the Let's Chill, that's like their meditation mode. The light show, it'll light up for 10 minutes. You can end it whenever. But you can choose different colors and stuff like that. Special light effects. Furby's deciding to go to sleep. Furby needs a break. There's like the Tell My Fortune, so you rub the tummy and it'll give you words of wisdom. And then the magic furball mode is like the magic 8-ball. You shake the Furby and get an answer. Yes, it can speak to other Furbies of the same model. There is an interaction between. Let me see, I'll show you the, I think they showed a little bit in here. There it is. Meet other friends. When you have 2 or more Furby friends next to each other, hold both of their heart gems. Choose your leader Furby. The leader will pair with the other Furby to start. It doesn't connect to the internet or any other devices, and it doesn't interact with any of the previous Furbies, which is a bit of a I wish it did, but I understand it's different in the way that they're doing it, so the newer ones will be interactive with, and if they come out with any other variations as well after this, probably will be interactive with. But people said that the interaction between these, like if the people that got like the purple and the coral, said that the interaction between them wasn't as good, that it's like you hook them up and then they only do it for like a very short time and then they disconnect and they're done. And they go to sleep probably like that. But that's what somebody said yesterday when I was checking the Furby out yesterday, because they saw a video where somebody had 2 of them together and they were doing the interacting with each other. I think Planet Toy Box has both the purple and coral one, so if you want to check out their video, I think they did a full unboxing video yesterday as well, and showed the interaction between the 2 of them. So unfortunately I could only get the one at this time. It was one of those times where I really wasn't expecting a random Furby drop, unfortunately. So I only got the one, as much as I would have loved to have gotten both of them. But when they release in stores and stuff, I'll probably pick up the other one and then have both of them for a while. Yeah, so other Furbies of the same model, no Furbies before that. And as for future variations, because they're teasing future variations of this, like color waves and more accessory stuff, I guess, too. Which they might do another Furby merch launch, depending on how successful the actual Furby launch goes. Yeah, then we'll see more interactivity maybe. But I don't know, if they didn't do that great of a job on it, then it's kind of like a meh. It might not work that well, because people don't seem too thrilled on the interaction part so far, from what I've heard. But everyone's got different opinions on, so it depends. Here, let's do the... Come on. Hey, Furby. Tell my fortune.
Magic furball. Ask Furby yes or no question.
Does Furby like pizza?
Shake Furby for answer. Furby say, what will be, will Furby? Patch Furby head for another fortune.
Alright. Yeah, they did sell out fast on Amazon. I knew that they were gonna go pretty quickly, but I didn't know how many they, you know, obviously it's like a, however many they had ready to go. They don't plan on releasing them to the stores until July 15th. So I don't know that this was really a planned pre-release of them, but it doesn't seem like they had overly a lot of units or anything like that. So yeah, they're sold out on Amazon. They say currently unavailable. So basically you're like pre-ordering it if you order it on Amazon right now. And you might be better off waiting until they're in the stores. I don't think we'll see another Furby craze like we did in '98, so you'll probably be able to get it once they're in stores. But yeah, I think all of us want to see more colors. It's kind of one of those things where it's like almost weird that they only drop 2 when usually they drop like 4 to 5 different color variations. So this kind of feels like it was maybe a little bit earlier than planned, and that could be due to the leak, because Hasbro did have that leak of the Furby prototype, and it was a pretty late Furby prototype of these. So it looks very similar. Someone posted that in the Facebook group too, that post of the prototype when someone was selling that on eBay, and that one got pulled down really fast. So that could be why they rushed a lot of it, and that there's only so many units available right now. And so I know that Amazon Prime members probably got the priority on the orders. So I got mine literally next day shipping because I'm an Amazon Prime member. And I know there's a lot of people that ordered the same day as everyone else, and there's now say that they're waiting until July 4th, July 5th, July 15th, whatever, however long. They have to wait a while for theirs to ship. So, and especially if you're not in the United States, it's a lot harder to get it like that. You have to order it through Amazon and have it shipped to you. So then you're waiting however long, and you're at the mercy of them. But hopefully everyone will get theirs, you know, within the next month or so. As long as they're prepared for the production of and they've got it going. Alright, sorry. Let's do the let's chill. No. No sleepy. Get no sleepy. Hey Furby. Let's chill.
Okay, time to relax.
Sometimes it does that where it goes to go to sleep, and if I interact with it and press it, it'll just be listening. It'll be like, okay, ready to listen, but it's not actually awake. The Furby's asleep.
Pay attention to how Unai's hands feel. Breathe in. Breathe out.
That would be cool. I think that these ones are like way too girly. I understand that their target audience, I mean, you look at the whole thing, the box, the manual, the Furby, they geared the whole thing towards the young girls. Because that's like their target audience for a lot of the electronic interactive toys, because of that whole girls typically like those kinds of toys more. But you know, I mean, 1998 Furby was a lot more unisex and just generic toy for everyone to play with. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see what other colors they come out with. And I did see someone say that the purple Furby has different eye shapes, like it's got the hearts on it instead. This one's got like the little sunburst.
Exercise unlocked. Patch Furby head to practice again.
Which I really like this one. I mean, that's why I went for this one, because I thought this one was less cutesy girly.
Feel much better.
But hopefully, yeah, they'll come out with some other ones with some different expressions, more natural. It's definitely cool that they did, you know, they did that. The variations are really cool. I love the ears. The ears are like so adorable to me, and the fact that they have like the light up. It's just so cool. And then the accessories, it was a great idea. It's like an homage to the fact that everyone gives their Furbies like name necklaces and stuff, you know? So I felt like they really did actually, you know, take the Furby community into account more than they have in the previous ones, it would seem to me. But I've only been a member of the Furby community for 2 years, even though I played with Furbies and I fixed Furbies long before I opened my Furby shop, repairing them. So.
Yep, just two besties a-talking.
Hey Furby, let's chill.
Furby affirmations. Take a deep breath and repeat after Furby. Ready? Grateful for another day. Life's so beautiful. Today will be bestest day ever. There are no limits to what Ka will do. Ka stand up for what Ka believe in. Pat Furby head to practice again.
Let's see what the other ones are. I unlocked another one, but
Time to stretch Unai mind and body. Pick up Furby and let's go.
this
Ready?
one's a stretching exercise.
Touch Furby to left foot. Now
I was attracted to them with
relax.
the 2012 model, and it kind of went off from there. Being able to find older models in garage sales really one of the more interesting robotic toys out there. And I agree. Honestly, that was like my favorite part about the Furby, was that it was more unique to a lot of the toys that came out,
Back to center.
especially at that time in '98. That was like, these toys were way more advanced than I think people were really ready for, and that's why they were so scared of them and started the whole like, Furbies are spying on you and this and that, it's the government, you know? Because it was really ahead of its time for that, you know? I mean,
Swing Furby back
that's a
and
long way to go
forth.
from this
Back and forth.
to this. I'm literally gonna have to take all the Furbies that I have currently, because I have 98, I have 2012, I have 2005,
Pat Furby head to practice
I
again.
have a long Furby, a little miniature one. Oh, and I have the Connect, but I couldn't get into the Connect, unfortunately.
Very relaxed.
I mean, I didn't even see any of the new ones until after I had already gotten back into the 98s. So then, like, finding out that there was, like, the 2012s, the Booms, and the Connects was, like, crazy. I love the Connects. That's why I'm like, the Connects remind me very much of these two in the way that they look and do. But without all the Bluetooth and all
No
that.
way. What?
And then this one's the, I can't remember, is this the Furby Boom or the 2012?
Ooh, Furby's so fancy.
This one's the Furby 2012. I always say the Boom, but I'm like, I can't remember which one's the Boom. The Boom doesn't have the holes in the ears, I don't think.
What? Come on. Beep-boo. No, like... Oh, yeah. You betcha. Oh, okay.
It is funny though, even though they don't interact with each other, they almost sound like they do, because they both like to talk so much and react to sound in general, that it's like really funny to watch them actually
Okay.
just hanging out. Boom has holes, 2012 doesn't. Thank you. I can never remember which one it is. I always flip them. So I'm right, this one is the Boom. Okay. See, and I always forget which one it is.
Not kidding? Beep-boo. I like
RD. I want one, but... Yeah, I understand. But money, cause money. Is the only reason I got this one was because it's my shop that I get it through. I don't personally have the money for a new Furby at $70. Boom has points on the mask like it is exploding. Oh, that's true. On the top, like right here. Like this one.
Okay. Furby make music
Oh, and like this.
with only
Yep, around the edges. That's cool. Yeah, no, I didn't even think of that. So I don't have a 2012 right now, I don't think. Hold on, I have a bucket of Furbies. Let me see what's in there. And I'm not joking, I mean a whole bucket full of
Neither
Furbies.
fur nor bee.
Oh, no, you didn't.
Mostly 1998s. I don't think I have any other ones. I sold most of the newer ones.
Stamp of approval.
Yeah. I sold most of the newer ones, so. Oh, here's the mask for the Connect.
OMG! Furby just love nice hair.
Hey, boo. Mind blown.
Yep, just a bunch of 98s. Okay.
Trying to catch some thieves.
I had a bunch of Connects and Booms and 2012s and stuff like that, but then I sold them all. Because they were working, or they had been around for a little bit, but... Ooh! Hey, let's check out the Furby backpack. If Furby will go in the Furby backpack. I don't know, that one looks too chunky. The other ones were skinnier.
Hey, boo. You do it. That mayonnaise.
Thick Furby! I don't think we can buckle this one in, that's for
Oh,
sure.
no, you didn't. Hey, boo. I'm like, what?
Oh, maybe. The ears are a little bit. Remember, kids, always pick your Furbies up by the hair tuft. If you're not going to pick them up, you know, it's best to support all of them, honestly. But if you're not going to pick them up by the bottoms and you're just using one hand, use the hair tuft. Never pull by the ears. You would think it was common sense, but it's not.
Everything. Oh, no, you didn't.
It's a way to remember. Thank you. Yeah, that's a good connection to make. So that's definitely like a good one to remember.
Mayonnaise, love it.
I wish this new one had more color choices. Yep, that's what a lot of us are saying. Because usually they come out with 4 to 5. But I'm thinking that it's because they basically had to push them out because of that leak. Someone leaked a late version prototype of these. And they were selling on eBay, which is a big no-no because that was a legit leak. So I think that kind of had to do with them releasing early. And yeah, it sold out in like 24 hours. It was super fast. A lot of people bought both of them too, so then that's one of each for like one person or whatever. And so it was definitely, I don't think that they had a lot of units produced yet because they're probably not sure how this one is gonna go, so they might not have had the full production up yet. And then they said that it won't be released to stores until July 15th. And they didn't do any kind of pre-promotion. They just literally did the VidCon at Anaheim yesterday on the day they released it. So I don't think this was an intentional, like, early push, but I don't think it was, like, too much earlier than they originally planned anyway. And Hasbro be Hasbro. So it's one of those things where I'm like, their production and distribution is probably always questionable because it's a big corporation, so how far are you really gonna get on that? But okay, the ears the ears make it so that it basically goes in the backpack sideways. This is the old Furby backpack, the carrier for the 1998s. And I like having it around so that I can just carry Furbies around in them. So we got a little mesh, we got the little thing, but he sits sideways in it. I have a whole bookshelf full of Furbies, and one night my striped Furby boom woke me up in the middle of the night. I have Furbies, literally this desk right here that I have my stuff on. I have Furbies inside one side of the cubbies. I have Furbies inside the other side of the cubbies. I have Furbies up on top of the shelf, on top of the desk. I have Furbies up in a shelving unit, like kind of thing, like a little a wicker shelf over there. And I've had them with and without batteries in them. And the only time I've had ones wake up basically like on their own is if something vibrates, like the surface that they're on. And then they wake up and they're really sensitive to that. But it's only certain Furbies and it hasn't happened to me very much. So I never had that I feel like people really hopped on the bandwagon of my Furby woke up in the middle of the night and threatened to kill me, you know? Because we used to do that with Tickle Me Elmo and that kind of stuff when I was a kid too. So that's one of those things that I'm like, they have like backup power and all that, and they can do that kind of stuff. So, yep, that's not unheard of. And I tell people to leave the batteries out of them usually too if they're not playing with them, just because of how volatile batteries are. And some of these Furbies can basically like spontaneously combust with them in there. So I generally tell people not to store them like that, and make sure that you're around while you have batteries in and you're using them. The corrosion and the leakage is like insane on that. You can't do that. You know, it's not good for them. The silent drop was crazy. Agreed. I'm very shocked at that. I just woke up and was like, new Furby dropped. And so then I'm like messaging everyone in the groups like, hey, new Furby. I like the way Furby Boom moves compared to the newer model. As the new, he just grabbed the thing with his ear. As the new one only uses its feet to move up and down. Oh yeah, because this one has the shifts, and so it does. But I really like the new one in the sense that, as much as, yes, that's different in the movement of the feet and everything, the wobbling makes it so that this Furby basically moves on his own, like, kind of, to an extent. Like, it's only going so far. But, here, we're gonna put you to sleep. You're a little loud. They really like to hear themselves talk.
What time? Furby not know what is time?
I have a little over 30 Furbs, not including the long Furb and odd bodies. Nice. Yeah, I can't collect, personally, like anything. I can't have a collection because I'm a single parent, so I have a lot of bills and stuff to pay for, so I just get the Furbies and have fun with them through the shop, and then I can fix them and sell them and all that, so that makes it so that I can enjoy what I missed out on in my childhood, because I was basically too poor to afford them then too, so it's nice to be able to kind of afford it now and be able to get them now to enjoy. My 2023 woke up on its own while I was carrying it. I bumped the gem. Me too. I did that too, and I was like, oh, yeah. But you can put them back to sleep so quick, or you can do the auto off. I like the 3. And then boom, it's off. That is like the best thing they have ever done. I was like, yes, thank you, finally, some kind of actual off. Hey Furby, dance party. I built up my collection by repairing and then reselling. Yeah, so that's basically what I do, but I just keep it cycling through the business instead of it going into my pocket. It just goes through my business instead. So same kind of thing, but yeah. I can't hold on to things because I just don't have the room for it either too. Like I live in a room with my kid, so that's hard to have his stuff, my stuff, and then my business stuff. Does the new one feel like a plushie, or is it more hard-like? It's more hard-like. So it's basically like the connects. Like the connects are like that hard inside, but they're the soft exterior fur, but then the hard inside, that's basically what this is like. It's like, and it's pretty hefty. Here, we can actually weigh it. I have a scale. I have a scale. You want to go see? You guys want to see how much Furby weighs? We're exposing you today, Furby. Ready? Furby weighs a little over a pound. 1 pound and 2 ounces, which is... And that's with batteries, by the way. So that means without batteries, it'll be less than 1 pound. Just like these ones. And these ones are only 8 ounces. So they're a little bit heavier than the regular 1998 Furbies. So there's your answer on that one. I'm like, look, I can do that easy. Yeah, my profits go straight into more materials and bots. Yep, and that's basically what I'm doing. I don't ever pay myself. But I use a lot of my own money to buy more Furbies, which is a problem. I have like a serious problem because I'm like, oh, I'll just pay, the business will pay me back. And then I'm just buying Furbies constantly to refurbish. And I need to get on that. I have a lot of skinned Furbies that need put back together and ones that I haven't even started yet. But yeah, these are the ones that I have for like my personal collection right now. And then when I'm basically like ready to get something new, then I'll sell like the old ones that I've been keeping for a little bit and then get like something new. So I have a long Furby and it's like a little America one. I call him Bomb Pop. He's so cute. And he was made by Stephanie Ezzo on Facebook. She makes some cool long Furbies, custom 98s.
Furby feel like 14.
Tickling its belly still requires just a rubbing it or pressing it. So it's kind of like, and you have to hold them because they wobble away from you, basically. You push a little bit harder on them. Because it's like, it's kind of like, because it's like this kind of thing. Doesn't really work as much. So it is more like a harder press, like you push down. And so then also, like the top of the head, that sensor.
Good talk. Pat.
There we go. Now it finally worked. You pat it. You don't. Because I was sitting here. And I'm like, okay, surely that there's like something.
You betcha.
And like trying to rub it like this doesn't really work as well. Oh. That one kind of works more, but you have to push harder in it. It's not just like you get to do, you know, like a little bit and there's, I don't think that they have the same wires like they had in the booms. I don't think they had the same wires in those that made it so that you could just push on them and then it would feel that like sensory, that would register the sensory. And then you can also shake them, which changes the color of their ears.
Literally.
Light show. Oh, light show. My bad. I forgot to say hey Furby first.
Double rainbow.
I think I saw there were metal conducting plates instead of the aluminum strips that booms have. That is probably where the weight comes from. Yeah. Instead of the aluminum strips, yeah. Probably, I saw the picture that Crayfurbs posted, of the Furby skinned, and I was looking at, and it looks very similar to when I opened up a Connect, because I did plushify a Connect. When I opened up the, oh my god, can you imagine a plushified version of this? Sorry, that would be awesome for these. Like, when they don't work and stuff, they go out, whatever. Like, plushifying them, I'm doing that. The second I get one that's not working and I can't fix it. But, yeah, like, the Connects have, like, a similar thing. Like, I saw that there was, like, obviously you have your port connections, too. And then there's that motherboard across, and then there's the speaker, which looked like it had that kind of, like, metal, like that aluminum looking kind of cover on it. And then the face, I did see him post that picture of the skinning, and I'm like, dang, I am not bold enough to open up a $70 working Furby for that. Mine has a defective tilt sensor, so it just constantly changes colors. Your new one? Your new one has a defective tilt? Oh yeah, the first thing I said was, I hope they release plushes. Oh yeah, that would be so cool if they actually did release Furby merch plushes. I think they might go Furby merch again though, honestly, so we might be seeing that. Your new one, it already had a defective tilt. So did you message did you get it off Amazon then, I'm assuming? You messaged them and said, what the heck? Which this one? Oh, he's doing the light show right now. I was like, he's changing colors right now, but that's because he's doing the little light show thing. Let's see. Let's rub his belly. Let me rub your belly. Let me rub your belly. Maybe I can rub your belly. Okay, it changes like the speeds. And how it does. Okay, let's check another one. Different, yeah, different. Yeah, I hope they release a companion like Party Rockers Furbling, but with the weird way they have to pair, I don't know how well that would work. It could be similar to Furbling, because the Furbling you had like you push the top of the head of the Furbling, and then like you interact with the parent, and then they like connect together basically and start interacting. They could probably do that easy with these and use the heart gem as like part of, or oh, there's the pairing with the Furbies. They could probably use it that way even, I think. Because they have that pairing. Hold both of their heart gems. So if they give like the if they have like a Furbling and then they give it like a little heart gem, you could do a pairing of the heart gems and have it so that you choose like the leader is the parent, and then you choose like the baby is the one that's going to be like the one that doesn't, you know, you choose the leader for the parent, and then the leader will pair to the other Furby, so then you have them connected. That would be really simple and really cool if they did that. So if they don't do that, they didn't think of it, or they didn't think it was a good idea. And I don't know why they wouldn't think it's a good idea. I got it off Amazon. I'm keeping it. My OG E98 had the RO glitch, so it is extra nostalgia. That's very true then. So that's good. At least you're not like, you know, super upset by it. And honestly, I don't know how long it would take you to get a replacement anyway at this rate. So I guess it's kind of like a factory quirk, just like in the old days, huh? Hey Furby, let's chill.
Okay, time to relax. Sit comfortably and let's take deep breaths. Ready? Pretend you're now a bunny and sniff through nose.
There you go. You guys want some like meditation? You can have a meditation minute.
Feel feet against floor.
Dude, if I was I went to school to try and be a teacher. If I was a teacher, I would literally bring this to my classroom and do this with the kids, like younger kids like that especially, because they need that kind of like relaxing moment and having that kind of stuff. This Furby's really cool to me, honestly. And I think maybe beneficial for kids, because I can't imagine how many kids have anxiety and anger and depression nowadays, because we were all screwed when we were younger, so.
Now, right now.
Oh! I'm pretty sure that Furby just started.
Spaghetti and wiggle around.
I can't wait for my kid to come home and see it. He's gonna love it. I'm gonna film his reaction probably without, you know, like, I'm gonna cover his face, but I'll probably film his reaction just to see what he thinks. Hey Furby. Dance party!
Resident of the moon! Furby's always known where Furby want to be. Somewhere special, somewhere great, oh won't you come with me? Let's go to the moon next Monday afternoon.
I know, right? Like that they actually added like a meditation mode, which is like complete opposite from like freaking 2012, and boom, it's like they're on speed and they're like and that's why I said this one feels like
President of the moon. Paid for by Furby for Moon President. Hey, in dreams. Patch Furby head for another song.
what? No, I want you to do that one again. Can you do that one again?
Furby's always known where Furby want to be. Somewhere special, somewhere great, oh won't you come with me? Let's go to the moon next Monday afternoon. Furby will be president of the moon. Let's go to the moon, we'll leave some by Furby for Moon President. In dream. Poke Furby belly to play again.
That's great. Furby for president for Moon President. You too,
Party
Ghost
over,
Busting.
Nula.
You have a wonderful day. Thank you for coming and hanging out. And I'm glad you enjoy your new Furby. Woohoo! Yeah, I think that as I was saying before, replying to your comment, Alex, that I think that it is like a big difference that they decided to go for the meditation, and even the voice is more calm, more quiet. So it's definitely an interesting change from the chaotic nature of the previous ones. Even the connects were a little bit more hopped up, like they were on high on sugar kind of thing. So it's a nice change. I like it. That's why, and I think that's probably why I like this one the most of the new ones since 2012. That is because this one's so much more calm and matches my what I want my energy to be. Even though my energy is not that all the time. Hello, Planty. Welcome in. We're hanging out and playing with
That's so unai.
the new Furby. Miss Full of Sass. Her name is Sedona. In case anyone was wondering, her name is Sedona the Furby.
Tap dance o'clock.
Which is definitely adorable.
But when I consider pizza?
You want some pizza? Look, and you can just pull up the charm and just num num. Num num. No, come here. No, come here, num num. There we go.
Is it cake?
Is it cake? No. It's pizza!
Oh, hello! Furby's such a foodie.
Yeah, Furby is such a foodie, except that Furby is majorly obsessed with pepperoni pizza, or as he calls it, Furbaroni pizza. I keep saying he, but mine, I decided mine is like she, but whatever. Because they're so cutesy.
Pleasing to Fur Belly.
Hey Furby. Dance party. Me too. I love the ears. They're super cute. And the fact that you can change them, you can get them to change colors all the time. It's pretty cool. Can you interrupt it? You can. You can choose. They did really great on the songs. I love them. They're catchy. Bap, bap.
Yay! Song unlock! Patch Furby heads for another song! Get tonight ears ready! Furby, they can wiggle, they can make you giggle. Hands up on your head, pretend that you ears instead. Woo! Wave them side to side, let Furby be your guide. Yeah! Wave your ears, wave them like you just don't care. Come on!
Speaking of the ears. So Planty, what do you think of the stationary mouth? Everyone seems to be a little upset with stationary mouth, no more moving, although I'm pretty happy with less parts to break. And also, no tail. Which, no tail won't stop any of us. As Kai said earlier, we will add tails if we want tails on them. Not that hard. I did that with one of the 2005 Furbies that I have in here somewhere.
Yeah, keep talking.
Oh, not in there.
Oh yeah, you betcha.
Oh, it's packed up right now. I forgot about that because somebody was gonna buy it and then they didn't.
Mm-hmm. Unai, so easy to talk to.
Yeah, the mouth is my least favorite part. Yeah, see, that seems to be a lot of people's like biggest, the real biggest thing that they're kind of like, is the mouth. But I'm not mad about it, honestly. And I think it's hilarious that they changed it so that it's more like a bird beak now. And Furbies look more like owls than ever before, I think. Which now, all of the AI generated Furby art makes a lot more sense because it looks like these.
Furby having good ear day.
Hey Furby, tell my fortune.
Crystal Furball. Rub Furby belly to see future. Furby see.
Nap in future.
Me
Pat Furby
too.
head for another fortune. To see future, rub Furby belly. Unai will have days so good. We'll tap dance to celebrate. Shake Furby for different type of fortune. Woo!
Yeah, he looks a lot like the ones that, because I was doing like, I was using crayon before they changed it to,
Hope that helps, Unai.
Dolly. And even in the beginning, they were making, the AI was making them like this when you asked for like, just like a very generic like Furby. Basically, you just asked for like it to draw a Furby. It would draw them similar to these. Like, it was more owl-like, and especially now, because I did it recently to look at what their interpretation was and what they would, take from the art and build, and they look like these, and I'm like, what? The AI predicted it. Really? Did you just fart? I just grabbed his tummy and he farted.
Stop! No, keep tickling!
You can cut him off
So,
too.
how do you look?
I like that one. Let's keep that one. That one's got the red ears. The fiery orangish. They look orange on camera, but they're red.
Finally, something yum to eat.
Wait, can we overfeed them?
Well, it's breakfast for dinner
Let's find out.
and lunch. Pizza.
And this Furby is obsessed with pepperoni pizza.
Yep, gotcha.
I've said that probably a bunch of times during the stream, but for real. It's like all the food that he talks about.
Cake?
And then he asks you if it's cake. And then he talks about pizza again.
More, please. Furby has sophisticated palate.
Sophisticated palate.
Oh, nice words, Nuna. Delicioso.
Delicioso. Oh.
Is it cake?
Can you overfeed him?
Ah, no longer hangry. Ooh, Unai gotta try this.
Yeah, I think they will release more colors. I think that this one wasn't as planned thoroughly ahead. I mean, obviously they had all the stuff ready to go, but I feel like that surprise drop was like an early release kind of thing because they had that person that leaked the the late version prototype of these, and was trying to sell it on eBay. So I feel like that's kind of why they jumped the gun on it, and there's only so many, and it's sold out in 24 hours on Amazon. They're not available anymore. They're like on back order, basically. And they're not supposed to be in stores until July 15th.
Good talk.
And they didn't have any promotions or events until literally yesterday when they dropped it. They were at VidCon in Anaheim. So I definitely think that this wasn't, maybe this wasn't the intended release date. And their production is probably, it probably started ramping up recently. So it's going to be a little bit before we see, the full first wave get shipped out, probably hopefully within the next month. Yeah, that was wild. It was insane. I woke up and I was like, wait, new Furby, what the heck? Like, is anyone else seeing this? What's this? I was like, has that happened before? And everyone's like, no. Yeah, so I think that they're definitely, because they've been hinting at it anyway on their Instagram when people were like, oh my god, Furby! And then they're like, are you guys gonna be doing different colors, you know, new stuff, different colors, different variations? And they're like, eyeball emoji. So obviously they know that people want them, and they're well aware of. So I feel like they're gonna do that at some point. Later this year, probably, we'll see.
Why Furby no wear shoes, huh?
I don't know. Why Furby no wear shoes? You think we'll get a Furbling line? I hope so, honestly. I think when I was somebody, and Alex was just in here, and he was saying the same thing, that it would be cool if we would have a Furbling line to go with them. And that's what I was thinking, is they remind me of the Furblings, and I think that they could do that very easy and have them interact with each other. Because if you look in the guide for the interactability between these models, you hold the heart gems and then you choose like the leader by tapping their head, and then the leader pairs to the baby, or to the other Furby. And so I'm pretty sure that they're going to have like more of them, and they'll probably come out with something like that. I hope it's similar to the Furbling. I think it would be really cool, and it would work really well if it has the same kind of interactivity that they had with Furby Boom and Furbling. So definitely. Or is it Furby 2012 that paired with Furbling? I can't. Literally, the 2012 and the Boom are so similar that I can't remember which one has which stuff. Someone explained to me like the difference in their faceplates and stuff, so now I know that, but I can't remember which ones the Furblings actually go with right now, because I didn't know that Furblings actually had an interactivity with the adults until recently, which is insane. I just hadn't had one with an adult at the same time. So, I hope so. I don't know. Yeah, the Booms had Furblings. That's what I thought. It is. It's the Booms had Furblings. Because I just sold quite a few of them on my Etsy. Because I had gotten a lot and done and cleaned them up because they were pretty nasty in the battery compartments, of course. Yeah, that was the whole thing with the app. That's why the Furby Boom had the app, because then you hatched the eggs and the Furblings hatched. Yep. Yeah, I got to use that actually for a little bit when they came out with that one. I did use that for a little bit and did the Furby app. Even though I didn't have the Furby Boom at the time, I was playing on the app anyway. Before they got rid of the support for it and all that kind of stuff, but... Because then I'm like, you go to hatch the eggs and stuff now, and it's like, it won't hatch them, it doesn't work, it's all messed up, because they stopped continuing the support for them. Understandably, they don't want to pay for it the whole time, but... Yep.
You like Furby hairdo?
Yeah, and then you had the Furblings that you could take care of and all that, and you'd feed them and play with them. I always thought that was fun. That was really fun. And I like the app stuff like that, but I feel like it's only good as long as they're supporting it, though, of course.
But
So
when I consider pizza,
that's awesome for, you know, the first so often that they're really supporting and updating it, and then they like basically stop updating it because it's not worth it anymore and they've moved on, and then they discontinue the support before they release a new one. So
Forgot what Furby was going to say.
I totally missed the boom line. I grew up with a 2012 from the initial release. I never got any of the initial releases because I was really young when Furby came out. I was only 3 in '98, so I didn't get that one. I knew like my cousins and stuff, my aunts. Like I had people that had Furbies around me, and so I had played with them, seen them, done that kind of stuff. But I never had my own until I was a grown adult, unfortunately. And then I realized, like, I wanted them when they came out with the newer ones. I didn't know about the 2016s, though, at the time, until literally I had gotten into the Furby community and then started looking at all the Furbies they had. But I had wanted, like, the Furby blooms and stuff like that, but they're so expensive and stuff like that that we were never able to afford that kind of stuff usually anyway. So I would only be able to play with it if it was, you know, like, friends or family had gotten it kind of thing. So, and that's why I was very excited that this is the first release that I actually get to enjoy, the first one that I'm here for in the community, and that I have the money to be able to actually get it and do. And I know there's a lot of people that are bummed out that they're missing out on that experience too, even if they did purchase it and it just hasn't shipped. And totally understandable. It really sucks, you know. So hopefully everyone gets there soon and that they can get it within the next month. I imagine it's gonna be like a however many they can roll out, so we'll see. They're trying to get a better angle on.
Ooh, Furby's so fancy. Ugh, Furby, close eyes for just once.
What's this?
Oh, hello, Utai.
I interrupted him. Hey, Furby. Dance party.
Can I repeat, please?
Dance party.
Hey, Furby! No, na, everybody stay for life. Party time!
Where's the pizza wrap?
Do the Furby! Uh-huh. Pizza wrap!
There it is.
Oh, yeah, Dino.
You're gonna hear the pizza wrap. No anchovies on my pizza, dude. It's gross. I'm sorry, that's the only thing I will judge you for putting on a pizza. My grandfather loved anchovies on pizza, and it was absolutely disgusting. It made my pizza taste awful, having to smell that. Yeah, go off, Furby. For real. That's why I was like, dang, you gotta hear the rap. The rap is awesome. Furby's a professional rapper, dude.
Squirrels.
Alright, I think I'm gonna go ahead and head out now. I gotta figure out what I'm doing for food and all that stuff. And I need a break. I've been streaming for over 2 hours now that I've been live streaming. So it was definitely fun to hang out with everybody. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate everyone interacting, asking questions and all that kind of stuff. And check me out on Instagram if you don't follow me already over there. It's _Furby_Queen. And I'll see you later, Planty. Thank you for joining. It was very nice to hang out and chat with you.
Oh yeah, you betcha.
Furby agrees, see? Everyone have a wonderful day. Stay awesome, be awesome. And I'll see you later.